Why is he in the air? I don't know, but he's in the air and he's landing on my friend Didi. What? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Elizabeth J, and I'm so excited that you've come to check out my channel again and look at my new video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You see my little kitty? If you watched the last video, you know that's Kaya, and she's probably gonna walk across me in this video, so get ready for that. So today's video is a story time, and I'm gonna tell you about the time when me and my girls got jumped by a Nigerian man at the club, and he pounced on one of my friends, and we were like, what is going on? So I will let you guys know about that. Keep watching if you want to hear about that horrible experience. So this takes place in university in second or third year, I am not sure. But I went to UBC Okanagan, if you don't know, and in Kelowna there is a club called Sapphire, and that's where this takes place. I normally use the club with my two friends, let's call them Annabelle and Didi, and we would go on Fridays, after such a tough university week, we would go to the lounge at Sapphire and we would just chill, dance, have some drinks, just relax and unwind from the week. So this particular Friday was not unlike any other. We were waiting in line and this girl behind us was just like, typical drunk girl stuff. She's like, oh my god, I love you guys are so pretty. And we're like, thank you. Like, just normal like drunk people stuff, because we're all waiting in line and we're trying to get in. So she was saying all that stuff. We're like, you're marrying her. We're like, thank you, you're so sweetie, you're so pretty too, that kind of stuff. So we all get into the club and then we go straight to the bar, because we would always like a little drink to be sipping on as we're dancing, looking cute. We would like a little drink. So we got to the bar and we sat down and we were just like trying to order our drinks, and this lady slaps a $20 bill on the bar and she's like, I'm paying for your drinks, don't even say anything about it. I'm paying for your drinks. We're like, okay, like I don't mind. So she paid for the drinks. We're like, thank you, that is so sweet. And we're asking her name, we're just conversing with her. We're like, that's so sweet. And we have our drinks and she we're talking amongst ourselves, she disappears. We're like, this is a small room, mind you, like it's not a tiny room, but it's pretty, like you can see everyone who's in there. We did not see her. She disappeared. Shazam, bye. So it was crazy, but we were like, whatever, maybe she was a ghost, we don't care, whatever. And we went to our little booth and we sat. It was near the DJ, but it was also near the bar, the second bar. This place had two bars, the entrance, the two bars, dance floor, lounge chairs are like around, and then like the DJ station was like at the back. So yeah, it was big, but not like a super big nightclub. Like I said, it's a lounge. So we were sitting in our little booth and we're all dancing and stuff. We get up, we're dancing. We finish our drinks, obviously. We get up, we're dancing. And Annabelle obviously does what Annabelle does best. And she finds a little man and disappears. Just disappears. We all knew she would do that. So Didi and I are just chilling. We're chilling by the bar. We're kind of like, should we get another drink? Let's get another drink. We're just like, feeling the night, having fun. And all of a sudden this man shows up and he's like, hey, like, can I buy you guys drinks? And we're like, okay, like no problem. Like we're not gonna, second time tonight, like we're not gonna say no. So we're like, okay, for sure. Like, thank you, you're very nice. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy you guys shots too. We're like, score. Mind you, we're students, club drinks are expensive, but we're like, score, let's go do it. But I gotta include the whole squad in this. So I race over to where Annabelle is, and I'm like, yo, this man is out here trying to buy us drinks, trying to buy us shots. She's like, and she runs with me. We're at the bar and we're like, yay. And he's like, ordering drinks. He's ordering some shots of like Hennessy, I think it was like was it brown? I don't know. I just feel like it was Hennessy. So I was like, okay. I don't drink Hennessy. That Hennessy messes me up. So I did not take part in the shots. I just had my little drink, and I think Annabelle took my shot for me, but I had my little drink. I wasn't trying to get blackout. I'm the club mom. I'm trying to get everyone home safely. So Annabelle, Didi, like I got their back, so I have to stay somewhat sober. So it was all good. We said thank you to the guy. He left us. We were like, okay. And we went back to our seats. We're just chilling. We're dancing, like seat dancing. The cute seat dancing. You're just dancing in your seat. And All of a sudden, I see this man in the air. Why is he in the air? I don't know, but he's in the air and he's landing on my friend Didi. What? Like, he literally lands on my friend Didi. I'm like, why are you in the air? Why are you in the air? Like, he literally pounced on my friend Didi and she's like, what? And I'm like, so she pushes him to like the side to like kind of sit down in that empty spot beside her. And then he's like leaning over and he's like, I really like you. You're so cute. And she's like, thank you, sir. Thank you. Mind you, this guy's like ×2 her age. So he's pretty, like, he's older. And she's like, thank you, thank you. That's being really, really polite. And he's like, I really like you and I want to take you out for lunch. Lunch? Like, lunch? What do you mean lunch? Like, what? And he's like, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting Kelowna right now. I'm a businessman. This is my card. You can call me up if you want lunch. Lunch? Like, I was like, not dinner, not breakfast, lunch? Why lunch? Like, I'm so confused. And she's like, no, thank you. She had a boyfriend, actually. Didi had a boyfriend. So she was like, no, thank you. Like, I have a boyfriend and I don't think he'd be really comfortable with me going to lunch with you. You're very nice and everything. She's being really polite. But damn, this man is not letting up. Like, it was probably maybe 5 minutes of just like sitting there and me sitting next to Didi, obviously, and just like being like, what the hell's going on? This man not letting up. And I kind of heard a change in his accent. I was like, I've heard that accent before, you know? I was like, I've heard that before. And I was like, no, this man is not Nigerian, is he? Mind you, I'm Nigerian. I was like, this man's not Nigerian. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna try, like, I have to do something. And I'm like, to this guy, mind you, I don't speak that much Yoruba, guys. Don't judge me. I'm not fluent. But I say to him, I'm like, Shoba Yoruba, which is, do you understand Yoruba? And he's like, oh yes, are you Yoruba? Are you Nigerian? I said, this is my time to shine. This is my time to shine. I said, she doesn't want it. What's going on? What's wrong with you? Like, I said it so angrily. I was like, leave her alone. It's been minutes. Leave her alone. And he kind of gets the picture and he's like smiling at me. I'm like, I'm not gonna be your next victim. Like, I literally was like, leave us alone. Like, don't smile at me, leave us alone. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna call the police. And I'm out here like, I'm gonna fight this man and I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna get him arrested because like, this is crazy. But regardless, like, it was just insane. And he ended up getting up and leaving, but he went to the bar that was nearest to us and I think he was still watching us. But we're not gonna let that ruin our night because we're lit, right? So we're just dancing and doing all that stuff. But the club ended up closing at around like 1 midnight or 1. The club closed pretty early on that Friday because it was lounge, right? It wasn't an actual club. So we left and like everyone was shuffling out. And we knew that this guy was going to be on our tails because now we're outside the club, right? So we're just running. We're running to the bus. And if you guys live in Kelowna, you know which bus we're taking. You know which bus we're running to try and make the last bus. But we're running to this bus. And we get on it and we're like on our way back to campus. And we're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. And sadly for my friend, like, yo, like she got the car ride, but she never like called. But that entire week, we're like, I'm hungry right now. Can we call our homeboy up for lunch? Like, we did not let it go. We were on her butt like, yo. She's like, I just talked to my boyfriend. We're like, oh, is he gonna come take us out for lunch? Because if he can't take us out for lunch, we have a man who's gonna take us out for lunch. Like, me and Annabelle are just being horrible to Didi. We're being really, really bad. Like, we're being really mean. But overall, yeah, that's just that's the story of when this Nigerian man basically tried to use his body to try and pick up girls. Like, he basically tried to fly through the air and collapse on us at the club. Let me know what you guys thought of the story. Let me know if you guys want to hear any more of my crazy club stories or any of my university stories too. I have so many. I have crazy club stories and crazy university stories. If you guys want to hear about it, let me know down below. Also, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more stories and more vlogs and everything about living in Vancouver and maybe being Nigerian. Just let me know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye.